J.K. Calloway here, jumping back into The Walking Dead. Trimmed up my face, got bored of the beard. Episode 12, Season 11. This was called The Lucky Ones. Class system? Who gets to move up? Who gets to get knocked down? Yeah, probably something like that. At this point, in the apocalypse, if you're still alive, get lucky. Yeah, last we left off, the big thing was Eugene and Stephanie, because apparently there is no Stephanie. There never was a Stephanie. Like, they seemed like they were, at least spending nights together. So if she was a spy and the Commonwealth, made her sleep with Eugene, like literally have some sex for information on Alexandria? Like, what kind of operation are you running here? Like, why would you make one of your citizens do something like that? Literally use their body to get, is the information really that valuable? At this point, no, I don't think it would be, but I don't know. I hope to hear more about that. And I think we will, because at the end of the episode, we saw that the person that Eugene was actually talking to on the radio, who seems to be an assistant to the governor or senator or whatever, Milton, whatever they're calling her, she was the one that Eugene was actually talking to, not Stephanie. I suppose over the radio it'd be difficult to know the difference voice-wise, but also content-wise. Didn't they talk a lot about a lot of different things? And I suppose, this new person, the actual person, would have just informed Stephanie because she is part of the Commonwealth. And it seems like the whole group that went to the Commonwealth is having issues with the Commonwealth in one way or another. Rosita, for example, is kind of diving headfirst into the resistance movement, or at least trying to find out more about it. And not only find out about it, but why it exists, what exactly they're resisting, all of it. And, it seems like pretty cut and dry. It's a caste system, it's very much the haves and the have-nots. And, they very clearly claim that, we'll take care of everybody. And if that means giving you a wall to live inside of, I mean, if that's all you're selling, then yeah, that's enough at this point in the freaking apocalypse. But it seems like they're promising a lot more than that. So yeah, I'm excited to see what all is going on here. Carol's trying like hell to get Ezekiel moved up the ladder to get some surgery, because apparently there is a surgery that can be done to remove his tumor, which yeah, obviously he does need. But what other steps is she willing to take? Like, she found some wine. Cool. What's next? Like, what else could you do? I look so weird. Like it was getting up there a little bit. I look like a little boy. It's creepy. My glasses look huge now. And as you can see behind me, the walls are gone. We're moving. We get the keys in 6 days. 6 days from recording. So this comes out tomorrow. 5 days. But yeah, we're moving into a house. That'll be the project that gets started next week. We will keep doing The Walking Dead as it comes out. Plus, This Is Us when that comes out. Those are the 2 live shows we're doing right now that are actually ongoing. So we'll still do those, because there will be a good enough gap to where we get the TV hooked up in the new place and all that stuff. So next week will be from the apartment here. The following week, for episode 14 of season 11, will be from the new house. So it's going to look a little different. But yeah, the lucky ones. We'll see what exactly that means. It seemed like it could be real messed up, but like if it's just simply, the survivors / the people that were at the masquerade ball, obviously the lucky ones. And I'm guessing most of them that are in that position already came from money, like before the apocalypse. So they just kind of transitioned into being rich assholes, all to live long without ever having to deal with shit. And that especially includes Milton's son. He seems like a little spoiled ass clown who you know is going to die, and it's going to be hilarious. Well, let's jump back in and see what we got. Here we go.
I never thought about leaving this place before. Well, I did, but I never let myself believe it was possible.
Truth is, Stephanie, I'd just very much like to meet you.
He was not happy.
That's your brother?
It's not what you think.
Oh, yeah? Apparently someone on an unauthorized radio station has been talking to a rogue community outside of our walls. Tell me it wasn't you. Please tell me that you were not about to sneak out to meet some stranger at a rail yard.
Getting out to see you was impossible.
Yeah.
And then you turn up with some other girl calling herself Stephanie.
Excuse me. It wouldn't happen to be a rocky road there, would it?
So she didn't plan the whole ruse thing. In fact,
I'm so happy.
The big guy in the orange armor who hates me.
it's your brother.
That's your brother?
I'm Max. There is no Stephanie.
It's a mind fuck. But I mean, let's be real here. You just got an upgrade, sir. She's. I mean, they're both cute, but she's adorable.
Pamela Milton. A pleasure.
Care for the grand tour?
I would expect nothing less.
You wanted to lead it, sir?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. No, more.
Stay here, man.
I got it.
I think I've seen enough here.
Come on now. Not everyone gets brick walls. You have to.
Jerry, nothing but water morning of. No food, no solids. Need you on an empty stomach.
Sorry. Doc, we're just here for a routine checkup.
X-ray stable enough for the surgery?
Surgery?
To take out this tumor. Did no one tell you?
How did this happen?
Oh, come on, boss. This is good news. Or maybe it's coincidence, maybe it's a clerical error, maybe it's divine intervention. Either way, you think you deserve a little luck?
We spoke to Maggie Reed, leader of Hilltop. She told us she's not partnered with you all.
We offered to
Maggie
come
went.
the same agreement as with Alexandria, but Maggie declined.
If Maggie decides to partner with you, we will too, out of respect for her. Otherwise, Oceanside's a no.
So you know, this is all or nothing for Pam. So if Maggie says no and Oceanside walks, Alexandria is cut off.
At ease.
You must be Maggie.
She's not gonna be trusting anybody. Not that quick. Not off the shoot.
Why do you trust these people?
Who says we do? No one do I ever.
Right.
Fair enough.
50,000 people living there. At least 49.9 seem like decent enough folks.
I'll go with Maggie and you boys pair up. Don't need a minder this time, General. We'll be fine. The right allies make us stronger. This world belongs to us, not the dead. Meeting all of you, hearing all your stories, has confirmed what I've always believed. 15 million little city-states fighting each other for power and resources is never going to be able to provide that kind of stability.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I didn't.
My debt was wiped out.
Hornsby owed me a favor.
Why would you do that?
Because I don't want you to die?
Lesser men have been given more and done nothing with it. You are not a lesser man.
Hey, wait, you drive a nicer car and live in a nicer house than everybody else.
I have more responsibilities than the average worker. A leader has to give her people something to look up to.
Well, I want people to look up to what I've done.
That's loud. You'll attract more.
Yeah, it's not much, but it's...
More than we've had in weeks.
We'll get dinner started. All right. Just wondering when you come back. Hey.
How you holding up?
It's okay.
Is it okay if we hand out some supplies? We have more than enough. Food, fuel.
Sure.
Must be hard to be a kid out here.
He grew up on the road. He's a different kind of kid.
I guess not all places are as lucky as Alexandria.
Not all places are as lucky as Commonwealth.
Right.
The only reason you're out of your armor is because someone thought it'd be good for appearances. You got your role to play, I got mine.
Imagine being able to pick Herschel up from a concert at the Commonwealth. Take him to a doctor's appointment in Alexandria. Can you ever imagine being able to drop your son off for his freshman year at college?
I tried to build it.
50,000 Commonwealth workers helping to make that vision a reality. Think what you could accomplish then.
I don't buy it. Like, no, you're so, there's, what are you planning? For real?
The hilltop's going to pass on your offer.
Really?
Can I ask why?
Yeah.
Everything costs something.
And living and fostering in my heart, in my home, I let her read my manuscript.
Manuscript? Did it take place in the Carpathian?
Carpathian Mountains, yes.
You let her read it?
I thought it was you.
I know, but Eugene, how?
He wanted to believe.
I don't know. I just so badly wanted this to be real. And subtle cues escape me sometimes.
Can I read your novel?
I have committed much of the text to memory.
What was the concept?
I'm reading Maggie. Some of the others are coming with me, and you should too. It's harder than it has ever been, and it doesn't have to be. I respect the hell out of you. But I can't do this anymore.
It's a bold move trying to bring 3 new communities into the fold. I get why something like that would be appealing to you. Someone needs to run them, right? If you want to try and make it work, fine. But if your job at home starts to suffer, there will be consequences.
What did you say about Alexandria?
Everything's fine. Pamela's on board. In fact, we're going to bring even more people in. We are going to remake the world.
Okay. So this whole thing was so Hornsby could get his own community or be the leader of his own community because he knows he's never going to take over Commonwealth while Milton is there? Like, really? That's it? Why not just ask that? Why not just say that? Like, what's with all the subterfuge? It's weird. I feel like there's definitely something else going on with that dude, and like we're not going to get to know for a little while. Like, you know, if he wants to, you know, I found this community. I think I could lead it. I think you don't have to worry about it. I'll take care of it. You know, like that's all you needed to say. But apparently, he's still got responsibilities at Commonwealth, sure. But like, why all the bullshit? Like, why all the bullshit? Like, I'm doing this for Commonwealth. I'm doing this for you. Like, if that's really the reason, and that's the only reason. Tablet just beeped at me. There's something else going on with him. Like, I don't know what his deal is. Like, it might turn out to be like he's the leader of the resistance or something, you know? And he's just trying to find a safe haven for when they make a play or something to try to take down the hierarchy of Commonwealth or something. I have no idea. But, like, he's being positioned as the big bad in a way. But, like, you know, Milton clearly, like, I don't think Milton's been full of shit at all. Like, I think she's been real. Like, she does think bringing more people together, you know, and then expanding, maybe, or just solidifying, you know, Commonwealth itself is the best course of action. And that most people that are still alive are alive for a reason and that are probably good. You know, like, but at the same time, you can go up the coast, like fucking Hornsby was saying, and you're going to find another Negan and another group of saviors. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And that conversation with Maggie and Milton was very interesting as far as, like, I need to portray an ideal or a goal for all of our citizens to want to reach. So I live in a nicer place and have nicer clothes and all this shit. And it's like, that concept has to be dead. That's, you know what I mean? Like, you have to kill that off at this point. You might have 50,000 people there, but you have to realize that that's probably more people than anywhere else in the world. At least certainly, a good chunk of damn people. And, the whole hierarchy, the whole caste system, the whole haves and have-nots, that's kind of gone by the wayside at this point, because what's the point? It seems very much like they're trying to restore normalcy. But, normalcy wasn't exactly great for everybody. It was certainly better than running from a horde at all times. But, it wasn't great for everybody. Like, I don't know. It seems like there's some weirdness. But it's damn interesting, don't get me wrong. And it feels like Milton versus Hornsby is coming. You know what I mean? And I really like Max. She seems terribly interesting. Way too interesting for Eugene. Let's be real. But I feel like she's going to have a major role to play going forward. I feel like her brother, who I do not remember the name of right now, have I said his first name? I don't remember. But he's going to have a massive role to play. He believes in Commonwealth to an extent. I think he just feels a giant responsibility for everyone that's there. Not so much Milton or Hornsby or anything that's a means to an end. He's trying to protect as many people as he can, I think. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comments. Let me know what you thought of this episode and where all this is going. Because Hornsby's got something else going. He's got something bigger in mind. What that is, I don't know if it's going to be good news. I don't know. But yeah, we'll jump into episode 13 next week as we get closer to the halfway point. Well, this is the halfway point, right, of part 2. So yeah, we're getting there. Back half of the second part. This is mostly Commonwealth trying to figure out what the hell's going on with it and all the underlying shit, because there's a bunch and they're going to reveal it at some point. I genuinely don't know what it is, especially from Hornsby's perspective. But yeah, as I said, one more week in the apartment here. The week after that is the big move, where we take all the big stuff. We're getting all the little stuff out as we go. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm excited to just see what we decide to set up for recording, what the background's going to be and all that. It should be fun. It'll be good. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you next time.